Hey, welcome back.
What up, y'all?
To another episode of A Who All Gonna Be There podcast, a place where you get to be an exclusive member to our very entertaining group chat. How we feeling, y'all? How are y'all doing?
I'm bored.
You
Are y'all bored
I'm
after that
sad.
2-hour episode?
I'm sad because chemo is gone, which
You sad?
means there's not gonna be a BB finale song.
Natasha.
There's not gonna be a final 3 song.
Look,
Man.
BB, Mr. Camp Rock, Mr. High School Musical is gone.
You know
Okay.
what? Camp Rock. That's
Y'all got blindsided.
No, I got blindsided too. I'm not gonna lie. Coming up to today,
I did too.
You did get blindsided.
like that.
'Cause
You
it
know
was
what? That
supposed
was
to be-
exciting.
It was
I
Rabina.
thought they would switch over because I just had confidence in Chelsea. I was like, Chelsea gonna tell Cam like we ain't got to do this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I got shocked.
And it's funny that Rabina ended up staying because after yesterday's pod, I told she said not too hard on my I have no problems or qualms with chemo. I really enjoyed chemo as a person. I can never let
not so
it go.
much.
Huh?
Game wise, not so much.
No.
But I
His
do love him as a
incessant
person.
refusal to campaign in any way, shape, or form.
If he was anybody else, or if it was like another season and I just didn't like him, I would go so ham on him. He would get the Kenny treatment. But because I just genuinely like him,
He's a good person.
and
He
over
truly
here
seems like
we're
a good
biased on our face. So
But yeah, so it's a sad day for the Cheminators, but I mean it is what it is, unfortunately. But what was I about to say? I had something to say, and I lost my train of thought. I don't usually lose my train of thought, y'all.
Shoot. Us Cheminators held it down though. Chemo done represented.
It came back to me.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Here we go.
So after yesterday's episode of Recording Survivor, I told Treese, I was like, yeah, Rabina going home. She said, wait, huh? I didn't even know that.
Child, I didn't. I said, now wait a minute. Not Eric locked in on the feeds for once over me.
Right.
Baby, I log in. I said, let me log in. I logged in right at the exact moment when Mackenzie and Cam and Chelsea were going back and forth. I was like, perfect. Let's talk about it.
And so she was shocked. She's like, wait, it didn't flip. She's like, that's news to me. She said, what is it about them having this boring week and then all of a sudden at the last minute they want to have...
Listen, you can't lie. This season gives.
It does.
It has gave and gave.
Like I can't think of the last time a Final 5 was this interesting where they actually flipped on their decision, and they didn't only flip, they flipped and flipped back.
Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead.
Go ahead, Eric. Somebody had tweeted, I don't know who tweeted it, but I thought that was so interesting that I do feel like this season that everybody is literally keeping everything in the game. Because like it was the Final 5. And typically in the last couple seasons, somebody's getting ignored, somebody's sitting in the corner sad. Child, they was in there singing songs. And chilling.
Last year's Final 5 was horrendous.
Yes.
Oh, the vibes were horrible.
They genuinely like each other, and so that's different to see.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna cut you, but
I love you.
Post some clothes with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's make dinner.
Something like that. Or let's choreograph this dance real quick. Like,
Yep.
So yeah, we had none of that last season, which was terrible. But thank you this season. Thank you to this fabricated AI fake hoax of the season. Right. It would be absolute cherry on top, y'all. Hear me when I say if Julie, after the votes were won, was like, this season was completely AI generated. This was a false season. Yes, Chelsea did win for real, but this was all playing. Like, I don't know. It needs to be fake. I need it to be fake. They need to admit that this was not a real season. It was real because it counts, but it wasn't real.
I guess we'll see next year. This has my hopes up for next year, but also it's like, hey, next year's expectations are going to be really high for a season. And it's like, can it match it?
Did BB26 finally meet our expectations for a Big Brother season?
Yes.
Like, it actually supersede? Like,
And listen, even of course, like we already know, the person that deserves to win this season is Chelsea. And if we being real, Mackenzie would be next.
Yes.
But if any one of these four win, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna just be. It will forever be a Chelsea robbed season. It will forever be that if she doesn't win. But I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I genuinely like these people.
In my cap, opinion. It's like, oh, I don't hate the winner. Are they a bottom five? Are they a bottom 5 winner of all time? Maybe.
Yes. Like if Rabina was to win this season,
she down there.
It would be a little like, ugh. But when I talk about it, like, oh, do you like Rabina? I love Rabina. Like, I cannot wait to meet her. Like, I just love her personally. Now, if you want me to talk about her game, the conversation will be over quickly.
Look, this her game right here.
Okay.
AI Arena. Okay, girl. We see you. We saw
it. She ate with the AI Arena. She did.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Like,
clutch.
AI Arena.
And she made me like an alliance. I haven't liked an alliance not alliance, a showman's in probably like 2, like my entire Big Brother history. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I've been watching this Big Brother 1.
Yeah, she converted trees. That's
I did. So you rate them 2 little things. Them 2 little things. Now, I don't know what else we can say. Maybe she'll win HOH tonight. I don't know.
We'll save it for the ranking.
I hope so.
But yeah, so they last night coming into this episode tonight, we were under the belief that Rabina would be the one going home because that's what I last saw, and was in terms of conversation. And so of course they give us the veto competition. We all know it's BB Comics, and everybody did do as bad as they said. 30 plus minutes, timing out, all that foolishness. I just don't
It was sad. It was sad. Or it wasn't sad, but what made me laugh was Chemo's reaction when he was in the top 3. He said, I did this bad. I'm curious if he timed out too. Nah, but he literally looked shocked that I made the top 3.
He had to, because I thought they timed out after 30 minutes. They do time you out. And so the fact that they had to show his over 30 minutes worth of scoring.
They probably had to do it because they wanted to do the top 3. So they're like, well, we got to put somebody in there.
Which they need to let go. 30. They need to let that go.
I'm sorry. Embarrass everyone. I want to see everybody time. If you took 49 minutes and 14 seconds and somebody took 8, I want to see it. Yeah. Sometimes you need to be humble.
Give them a capital N/A. N-A. You ain't even completed.
Gary, I want to know what he was doing too. Because, sir, taking breaks, absolutely not. Unnecessary, unacceptable. The game is on the line.
To cut Cam some slack, it's BB Comics. This is like the one comp where if you don't get it right the first try and you start removing all your right answers, leaving a wrong answer up there, like I'm crashing out too. But of course, there was a shout out, whoever the Twitter account is that does all the rewind Big Brother clips and showing Zach rants. But that be me. Why am I out here for 45 minutes and I still haven't got it? I done looked at every single comic 18 times and I'm still wrong. So it's like once you get to that point, I don't blame people for being like, man, I lost anyway.
But they get to rushing. Take your time. Do it right. Pay attention. Take it really section by section. 4 people over here. 4 people right here. Worry about this 4 right here. Then the next 4. Then you got all your 16 house guests. So now you knew who to be looking for and what it should be looking like.
All it takes is one mistake, though. One mistake, because once you think you have your 4, but you accidentally miss one, you're done.
Yeah, he could have. To be very real, like. Somebody could have really have it all done in like 5 minutes, and then they got one wrong, and then you end up timing out because you can't catch a mistake. So this is really like, this was a sucky one to lose.
Yeah, it sucks, but BB Comics. I enjoy it. I'm glad it's become a staple. I like seeing the comics. What were y'all's thoughts on the comics? Actually,
they did Kenny the dirtiest. They did.
No,
Lisa,
they
the
did,
dirtiest.
They did Lisa way dirtier.
Lisa
than Kenny.
and Kenny. Everybody else was all right. Matt he did look quite crazy. But those three, yeah, Lisa definitely was the worst.
Lisa ain't Kenny even look like Lisa in my opinion.
They called Kenny a weenie. That was
she looked like one of them littles. Y'all know that show? We are the littles. Y'all look up the littles and y'all see if Lisa don't look like that. Everybody under the sound of my voice, look up the Littles TV show. It's an older show, and tell me Lisa wasn't looking like the littles.
Man, I just wanted Lisa to look like Lisa. Shoot, for most people, they get their BB comics. Oh, I'm putting that on the wall. I'm buying it. I don't care if I'm Lisa. I'm asking for a refund. Y'all better pay me for making me look that bad.
What a refund! They could have made her the glitter gal.
That's nuts. The glitter critter.
They so wrong.
They made her look like they basically call her a rat. She a rat.
What? No, what did Candace say? No,
look at her toes. Look at her toes. Why'd they do that to her toes?
Yeah, they was playing.
Oh, Lisa. She could have been the glitter gal, and that would have been cute. And could have made her a little fairy sprinkling glitter.
That's what they would have did. They should have made her like in a cute little unitard or something, and she's like Spider-Man, like throwing glitter bombs or something. Like, and it's like the glitter is like actually acid or something. Like, come on.
The glitter glider.
Whoever was drawing comics just don't like Lisa. Or Kenny. You can always tell who production hate or like.
I didn't even get his until you just called him. I was like, his don't make sense, but because he was chickening out and wanted to leave, so that makes sense.
Kenny?
Oh, I thought it was because of Sweet Kenny K. The sausage.
What is sweet?
Wasn't he a weenie?
Yeah, he was.
He said, I mean, when he came into the house, he said, "Oh, I own a food truck and I sell
he did say
sausages." So I think that's where it came.
Is that where that came from? I see.
Yeah, Sweet Kenny K. He ain't a cop. He ain't a cop. He sells hot dogs.
Well, see, just now I thought you meant like he was a weenie, as he was trying to leave and quit because he was a weenie. That's why I was like, oh, that makes sense, because you're weenie, don't want to play the game. But maybe it's a double fold. It could be a double entendre. It could be.
He was definitely double because you're a weenie.
Yeah, she could have been
crazy.
Thank you, Carrie. Yes.
Man,
that's nuts.
There's some decent ones though.
And then it ain't even good because the man's spitting it out.
Well, because he just got uppercutted. Imagine you're about to eat a hot dog at a baseball game and you get uppercutted by a hot dog. Gosh, I'm getting knocked out too.
Yeah, he be punching people.
Yeah.
I thought the man took a bite. He was.
That's a nice superpower right there. Have him join the X-Men. I don't care.
Yeah, now the best. Let's show the best. This is my opinion. The best comic. Okay. She ate. They ate with this one. Okay. Crow Slay. That they ate with that one.
She's giving Katana. It's giving Elektra. I love it. Love it.
Yeah. Rocked it.
They did good with her. Rubina's was good too.
Roller
you know what?
It's funny. Go ahead, Eli.
I was about to change it to someone else.
Rubina's was really good. Oh, go ahead.
My fault. I just want to say I think that they did Chelsea dirty. Like she's done nothing all season. They said you're a week 1 microchip, and that's all you know for.
Okay. So hers was, you have to really be kind of plugged in to get hers, because obviously they made Mackenzie a robot. Chelsea is the microchip that controls her.
Yes.
They could have made her. You didn't think about that?
I didn't think about that.
Yes, I don't know if that's what they planned, but
that's what I took from it.
Me.
Yeah.
They could have made her cuter though, but they made her she looked like a saltine cracker. Like, why y'all do that? But yeah, it was.
Yes, the motherboard. That's what she should have been called.
Yeah,
the motherboard.
Yep. And put Tucker in Rubina's too. Yeah, me too. I'm glad they didn't let them have their own comic. What was Tucker's? I don't remember Tucker's.
The Instigator.
Oh yeah, the instigator. That's right.
Middle of Times Square with like 18 of his own pictures or whatever.
You said you liked that they gave their own comic. I like how they put Matt and Angela's and had her dragging him. And
that's funny. And that really is because what's his name? Matt stay on Angela mind.
That and you know what? Who else is? I was actually not bothered by,
Angela
but I was a
stay
little
on Matt's
annoyed.
mind. I meant that opposite.
I was a little annoyed with what they did with Brooklyn's because hers was based off what Angela said. I'll be pissed. Like, you gonna make mine based off what she said?
No, I thought that was funny.
I think it's funny, but I'd be mad personally. Like, oh, so mine's is only based off.
Oh, she should, because they literally saying you didn't do much in the game, and this is as much.
I was just about to say, Eric, name a Brooklyn moment outside of the charcuterie board.
I mean, she had plenty of moments. I think
she didn't have a lot of moments.
You know.
Well, so off the top of your head, right now, what comic would you give her? Go.
I would give her
exactly. You can't think of it.
She could have had something about being a mother too. They gave Angela Atomic Mama.
What was she gonna throw? Like Texas darts at people?
She could have done something.
Hold on, pause. I'm on TikTok. You know how your For You page be your For You page. And Brooklyn's live came down my page last night, right? So I clicked on, let me see what she's talking about. This girl was making some French fries in the air fryer, and she was like talking in the live or whatever. And let me tell you, this was the sauce. She was like, yeah, you know. And so I said, I'm in the comment, girl, who eating the fries? What are you killing? Baby, she put so much salt in them fries. I was like, oh Lord. And then her kid walked into the room or whatever, I guess, like off camera. And she's like, okay, hold on. I don't know. She was just you know how like you talking and you don't pay attention? Like when you're on the phone and you miss your exit, I do that all the time. And she was just like, wait a minute, let me let it cook and I'll let you put the salt on them. I'm like, the salt on what? I was like, ain't caps, no more salt, no more salt. Oh, so yeah, she would be.
I don't know what she would have been, y'all. I just feel like I would it's a good. I think it's good. It was really funny. I just personally, if I'm her, I'm mad that it was based off somebody else's stuff they said against me.
Mm-hmm. Also, did they call Cam furniture, or is there something else I don't remember?
He's a chameleon. His is good.
I know, but that means you did nothing. We don't even know.
Oh, yeah, that's what I took because they called him invisible. Really?
Yeah, his was a dig at him for sure.
You know what? That was set up from production from day one because production never gave him any airtime.
And you know what?
Even the airtime they gave him tonight, it was him with a plan that didn't even go through. So let's go to Chubby Chaser.
Chubby Chaser. Why did they make her face like that? They didn't. Her face. They made her face chunky. I like she the Chubby Chaser. Not
Stop. Her eyes is all squinted. I think that's the problem.
That might be what it is. She do got squinty eyes, but I don't think I think she doesn't look as good in her comment as she does in real life.
No, you know what? You know how I was like, Leah wasn't really cute to me at all. When she came to the jury house, she was actually kind of pretty. I was like, okay, I can kind of see y'all vision.
Not kinda.
Do y'all hear that shade? She was kinda pretty. Oh my god,
she's looking good.
I'm gonna give her a Michael Jackson theme. Oh my god, can you imagine the moonwalking mother?
Just give her a glove. Give her a glove or whatever. One of MJ's gloves.
Now that would have been hilarious. Like if they gave
now y'all coming up with stuff.
Okay, how did Brooklyn do that? No, Eric, Brooklyn didn't do nothing to deserve that except gushing the Phantom said she looked like Michael Jackson.
Wait,
so she didn't even deserve that.
So you remember when she argued with Kenny?
Exactly. When she said, "I'd rather sweep the ocean." Yeah.
I would have had her been like Mother of the Sea or something. That would have at least been a little something, because when I think of Brooklyn, the only thing I think of is Michael Jackson. And when she said that to Kenny, like that's the only two like, you know, things that pop out in my head. So maybe like
only other one was
of the Sea or something.
Her saying, "Regina, I love you."
Moonwalking mother.
Oh, I know what it is. What she could have been. They could have did something with the married, something about being married, because she always kept talking about a married mother to win.
We is not doing nothing about being married, because I don't even know if she was at legal age when she met that man.
Oh Lordy.
Stop. She could have been the married maiden, like, or something like
She's
that.
not legal, but she was like 19, and that's still a child.
Mother Matrimony. That's her
No.
name. That's what she could have been. Mother Matrimony.
You know what? Mother Matrimony? That's actually cute. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Actually. Because
Thank you.
all she
Thank
talked
you.
about is her kids and being married. Okay, Eric, you ate with that one. You ate.
You know,
You ate with that one. Okay.
Just need to
Hey,
give them
that
some
one.
time.
Y'all see how much content we got this week because we've been talking about these.
but
Oh,
I
man.
like the comics. I think doing
Me
this
too.
is fun.
Look at this. They
She
really
look
made
exactly
that
like she
pretty.
look in real
His
life.
retina is getting you.
Yeah,
That's funny. That's funny.
he done turned them all to zombies.
They made sure to put that
Man.
6-pack in there though.
I'm trying to think of who else.
Cedric was genius.
It was.
This
I
is
like.
cool.
Look, no. What was funny to me was Superhero Training Academy. So they letting us know he was young.
Oh, I
He was
didn't
in
even see that
training.
in the back.
and
That's
he was
funny.
in training.
Shoot, what had me laughing during the comp when Cam was like, "Oh yeah," and then Frankie Flamingo is not on one, but he's on the other. Cam, I know you don't know who Frankie Grande is. I know that for sure.
I didn't get his until somebody in one of our chats told me what his was
This
about.
was really good. Yeah, because he
I
works
forgot
at
he worked at a video
he worked
store.
at Blockbuster. Probably not Blockbuster. But he worked at Blockbuster. You know, they always,
Rent-A-Center.
I don't even know how what age you guys are, but whenever you used to return show my age, whenever you used to return your movies to Blockbuster, you had to rewind it back with VHS tapes, and you would get like a fee. They would charge you like the movie place in my town. You would get charged $1 on your account if you didn't rewind it. It's a rewind fee.
I grew up on Hollywood Video. What y'all know about that?
We had Hollywood Video like at another town over, but in my little tiny town, we had Rosie's. I don't know what the name of her video place was, but her name was Rosie's. So I grew up saying we're gonna go get a movie at Rosie's.
Rosie's. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she had this little Mexican short lady. She had all the best candies. I promise you, that was my first. Y'all know I love Mexican food, right? Because I have a lot of Hispanic friends. And that was my first real taste of like Hispanic food. And Rosie, I thank you. I thank you for that.
Oh, that would have been
where she
funny. The background star, that would have been funny. Because he thought he was a star.
That would have been funny. That would have been funny. Be
Well,
kind.
they could have
Rewind.
said something about
Eric,
him
you know
being
what
in
I'm
that
talking
tent too.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Who else?
We'll pull up Tucker. The
And each one of those
He'll-
things has some sayings on them. I can't see them from here, but they each had like words on it.
If they smart, they'll put that in the what's it called? The
Final 3 HOH? Or
Quinn's was crazy.
He could have been the puzzle. Oh, I was gonna say Tucker. He could have been the puzzle paladin or something like that. Like something the puzzle prince.
They should have did something with puzzles for sure.
Yeah.
He was the instigator that he did cause a lot of instigation drama.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I'll hate it.
You know what? I did hear that Tucker had a lot of like kind of out of pocket instigators, but they didn't air them. So I'm curious.
We're gonna try to get some of that tea.
I want to hear one or two when I meet them. So we'll see. But yeah, Quinn's was crazy. Definitely.
I like
Quinsanity. The ultimate bad hair day. Quinsanity.
Yeah, man, I can't see Quinsanity or anything at the end of Sanity. I don't know how much of y'all watch basketball in Gushing 2012, but Lynn Sanity, Jeremy Lin, that's all I think of when I see it.
That's funny. Let me see.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Chemo was Chemo, and it's like that was like, okay.
I get it was kind of a play because he's from Hawaii, but they definitely should have did something with him.
It should have been the burpinator.
Yes, something like that.
With a loud burp and him, with like with the little sonic boom, like kind of like that, blowing up into something.
The last one was Angela.
Atomic Mom.
She's ready to go nuclear. The Atomic Mom.
Hers was alright.
Good one. You know what they should have did? Atomic Mom would have been like good for Brooklyn. They should have did Angela's with something with crime.
Kind of like they did Big Meech in 18.
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
Yep.
Man. Shout out to our 20-minute discussion about the Gosh Ain't BB comics.
Yeah, we talked 25 minutes. Well, let's go ahead and get into this episode. Go ahead, Eric.
We already kind of started the episode. Half the episode was
okay. That was the veto. MJ won the veto.
13 minutes.
Yeah, with 13 minutes. I would just like to say, now, even though this girl doesn't have much strategy up here, that girl has won all of the like iconic comps. Like she won OTEV, she won Tiny Vito, she won BB Comics. Like those are like top tier. Like when you think of like vetoes for comps, those are the ones. So shout out to MJ for that. You can say a lot about her, but you can't.
Write your story, girl. Write your story.
Hey, I'm not gonna disrespect MJ strategy wise. She tries. MJ tries.
Mary, other people here too.
Right, like we just chop liver. Bye. Let's go, Trees.
Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Mary. Listen, you know what? I'm kicking these two out. It's Mary and I. Let's get that.
Wow. You know Eli has never kicked anybody.
He's never down.
Okay.
This is nothing burger of an episode. We got to make it entertaining somehow. Gosh dang.
You bringing another side out of Eli we ain't never seen before. We didn't know this man for 3 years.
Cracking up.
Oh man. So yes, Vito was half of the show. She did not use it, although there was a will they want. The Cam was, he was. I wouldn't say he was scared, but conversation did come up with her. Right, potentially putting him up because they were disgusted. MJ and Chelsea were just disgusted.
Tree tornadoes rise. I know that's right.
Cheminators fall and tree tornadoes rise.
Cracking up.
Yes, I love that, Carrie.
So they were just flat out disgusted with Cam. They were like, "Are you kidding me, Cam? You couldn't beat chemo? You telling me you did worse than 30 minutes? You are a D1 athlete. What is absolutely wrong with
they was mad.
You? It makes no sense."
No, that's right.
And so, Tracy is the GOAT. Y'all should know. But yes, he was like, "Yo, I didn't throw it. I know I didn't throw it. It's harder than it look, y'all. I promise you." He in the DR. It is harder than it look. This is. I don't know how to hog tie people.
Well, I think my favorite part was Josh and him talking to Chelsea in this storage room. Like, there's no comp for me. What comp is for me? None of them.
On the comps that he would like easily went like slip and slide. Where's slip and slide? You know what?
He would have slipped and slid right on out. This is what he would have done because clearly he wouldn't have won.
What you want to bet they're doing it right now?
I hope not. I hope not.
No, it's Final Four. It's gonna be something to deal with paying attention. It's some kind of puzzle-ish.
So? Didn't they do? When did they do final? They did slip and slide at like 6. At one point, didn't they?
For which season?
And it was for HOH. The one Fessy won. Wasn't it long like 6 of them?
No clue. My memory's bad.
I can't remember.
It is.
Been won his first HOH tonight.
But just going off the new era, based on the new era, the last Final Four HOHs last year, it was what was last year's Final? Oh, it was the rolling that ball up and hitting doing the little bowling balls and knocking down the person's picture who you wanted out the game. I like that comp. That was new.
Did they do slip and slide at all last year? I don't know. Oh, okay.
And
you couldn't pay Suri and have to compete in slip and slide. Suri is not playing in a slip and slide.
Right. 24, it was questions because Taylor won it. 23,
Rubina
it was like some investigator type. Go match the fingerprints because X won. So
jumping ahead real quick, I just have to say Mary was saying we should want Rubina to win.
I agree.
This is what best case scenario. I just want to see either Rubina or Cam win, and either one of them interchangeable win veto. I just want to see if MJ is gonna throw Chelsea under the bus, because we know Chelsea gonna throw her under the bus, run her over, back it back, check on her, post. She still got a post. You know what I'm saying? But I'm curious.
One more time for good measure.
No.
Like,
but I'm just curious what MJ is gonna do. So that would be interesting to see them throw each other under the bus.
Ty said nope. She said not the time to be playing around. She said you will not play with her final two like that.
I just want to see what will happen.
I'm with you, Ty. I just don't want to risk Chelsea's game. Chelsea needs to make it to finale night. It would be a travesty for her not to make it to finale night. So
y'all know I live on the dangerous side.
Hey, gotta risk it for some entertainment because it's like, man, if Chelsea can survive that, then you know what? Give her the money. I don't care.
Yeah, because she probably would have went home possibly if she was on that block and then when that AI comp.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be interesting to see her.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about scenarios. But so yeah, we talked about Vito. Cam was, could have been a potential nom. He was not. Noms for the first time this season. The Vito-isha was not used.
Vito-isha.
She got to rest. They wore her out all season long. She got to get her a nice blowout, a nice silk press, and got to relax. Got to,
Ooh, she got
shined up.
We're losing our mind worse than these house guests.
A little bit.
We're talking about the Vito having a silk press. What is going on?
Listen, that. So Vito got to rest. She got to rest this season for the first time. After 11 weeks, she finally got to rest in that box. And the noms were kept the same. Mm-hmm. So we come in with Robina and Chemo on the block. And like I said earlier, we thought Robina was going to be the one because that's what we thought. But they, meaning Chelsea, really, I'm sure, had a huge hand in it because we saw the back and forth. Because Cam was kind of like, after Chemo pitched to him, I'm better for your game. We can sit in the end. And Cam was like, you know what? Chemo, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, King. You ain't wrong. Because if I send you out, I'm the only guy left. I know there's an all-girls thing kind of brewing, so I don't really feel comfortable with that.
Finally, some sense, Cam. Yes.
And then here you got Chelsea in the diary room. Oh, Cam, is he thinking? Because he came and ran that back to her.
Chelsea is so funny, bro. Send off the shade.
Because he came back to Chelsea. He was like, I don't know. I'm starting to think that we might need to take Robina out because I think we got a better chance at beating Chemo, which is wrong. Because MJ, she started putting up some valid points. She was like, if you look at it, she said every time you went up against
some good points Chemo,
he's beating y'all more times than y'all beating him, and y'all beating Robina more times than
Chemo done got close a couple times in a couple of these comps though on the cool. Robina has not gotten close a lot of times. So so it would definitely.
And the funny thought is that
he's performed.
Chemo was better at the mental competition, or no?
She said physical and mental. She said he's beating y'all better, physical and mental.
Yeah, because it's like Rubina was also horrible at the mental comp. Like Chemo was bad during the last HOH that Chelsea won. Rubina was even worse. It felt like
was.
Which is crazy because earlier in the season he was neck and neck. He was going to tiebreaker round, So it's funny how stuff switches up a little bit at the end. But yeah, so Cam was trying to make the case to Chelsea. She's honestly on board to keep Chemo. She's like, you know what? We can keep him. Robina can go. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. And then she's like, but I'm not going to blindside my girl, MJ. So I need her to be on board with this. So that's when they started pitching it to her. And MJ was, for the most part, keeping her foot down on it. So she going to get a couple points for that. Cause she
folded. She did. Mm-hmm. But I got to give her a few props because literally everything she said, I was like, she right though.
She right.
So this, she ain't doing one little thing. She was clocking, but MJ's like, I don't have a vote. What can I do at this point? So you can tell she just like, I read body language all the time. Her arms folded. She just like, do whatever.
Her hands are tied.
Yeah.
Like at this
you just
point,
get pissed because the control's out of your hands. You won all the power this week, and you don't have any control.
And none. All the power, yet none.
Yep.
So, because they were because what's Cam and Chuck? It was like, because we got the votes anyway, so it don't really matter what MJ wants.
And she knew that.
And so they were
at least she
just trying to
finally,
figure out.
had a little bite back. I like, damn, finally, MJ. I mean, the
Right.
game over tomorrow, but
right, a little too late. But then Chelsea was like, you know what? I've been doing all this sitting back talking about Chemo Rabina. Have I decided which one is best for my game to go on? So I think she went to her prayer closet and she realized that she's better off with Rabina in the game than with Chemo. And therefore, when the vote came down to it, which we did, because when Cam went to vote, I was waiting for Rabina to slip out of his mouth. When he said Chemo, I said, oh, Chelsea got away. And then Chelsea simultaneously also evicted Chemo. So second. Is this our second or third unanimous vote?
Second, because Leah was the first.
Yeah, she had that one. Yeah, sorry, second unanimous vote.
Because Angela been on her own side a lot of times.
You said
some
what?
would have been. I've been say some would have probably been unanimous, but Angela been on her own side of the vote like every week. That really played her.
It's our third. Oh yeah, because Leah's was unanimous too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, our third.
Yeah.
Wait, was Kenny's?
Angela was voted out unanimously, right?
Yeah, Angela.
Oh yeah. Look, I forgot all about Angela.
Leah, Angela, Chemo, back to back. So yeah, our third unanimous. So that's good though, getting up into these big weeks with no unanimous vote. So so yeah, he's gone, and I'm like, this is an interesting Final Four. We said earlier, not mad at it. Chemo, great guy, made history, the first person to ever flip people with an eviction speech. Like, that is something to be proud of. He also believed that he would have won this game, which he wasn't wrong. He would have to just be sitting next to the right person.
He actually could have. Yeah.
We never know. But we
Chemo
also
would have won against Rabina and Cam, honestly.
Yeah.
Just off the top of my head, I'm thinking maybe.
With T-Core championing the jury house and probably building his name up, and we got to see a jury segment.
I was getting ready to say, speaking of, go ahead and tell us about the jury segment.
Shoot, of course, starts off with Quinn. Quinn's chilling, and then boom, comes in T-Core.
Queen T-Core.
Looking good.
Stunning.
Looking amazing. And Quinn's like, hold up, I thought you were going to win this game. He was like, nope, I got janky week.
So she tells him all about the little janky week, show him that, and he, of course, I would have loved to be outside. Quinn, have a seat.
He would have been, him and Leah would have been flipping and doing all types of playing with duckies. Yeah, they would have.
Yeah.
And of course, they talk about the vote where T-Core got voted out 3-1, right? With Chemo voting her out.
Help our sister. Because she really believed that Chelsea's the one vote that count. I almost wish Chelsea was that one vote. But indeed, Sister T-Core, she was not. She gonna be heartbroken that it wasn't too. She really is. I'm gonna be sad for her when she find that out, because she rode for Chelsea way harder than what she ever should have.
Boy, when she was in that, I said, "Girl, release this Chelsea from your brain."
Right.
The obsession. Let it go.
What was unanimous between not unanimous, but like with Queen and T-Core, they both were like, Chelsea playing the best game. Chelsea gonna win this game. Love to hear that.
Angela gonna be on her own side of the vote again.
In comes Leah. Of course, they're like, T-Core was like, the petty in her was happy to see her. Queen, not so much. Then Angela come in. What did Angela say? What'd she do, y'all?
She talked about the crush. Like, not you mentioned that. Talking about, she said that Angela and Leah and Queen. Leah had a crush on Queen or something.
Before that, hold on.
No, they were working together. Was it crush?
Huh? She didn't believe
it. Was some slight comment like,
I know what it was.
Talking about their relationship, whatever.
Yeah, so I was talking about before that because she came in the house and then talking about she don't want Chelsea.
She ain't vote for Chelsea.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. She gonna end up on her own vote. Like, I don't want to even say her name because they gonna come out of hiding on BB26 that one little vote against Ty. Don't say her name.
You don't want me to say her name?
It took a long time to pop them up under.
Don't say that.
Not pop them up on my timeline. But that one single vote that Ty didn't get, he should have won unanimously.
Can I type it in the chat?
No. Angela gonna be that one vote. She gonna be like, oh, I know what we was doing. Girl.
I feel like Angela doesn't want to vote for anyone because I feel like you put up the interview stuff where she's like, oh yeah, Mackenzie was just a minion. Yeah. So it's like,
so that'll be a hard choice.
Are you gonna vote for the minion or Chelsea?
And so what she said was, y'all,
Chelsea either. You put me up
a lot. And out.
Actually, no, petty. Yes, I'll get this money.
So the comment that she made, she was like, well, when Mackenzie was HOA, because they were discussing how Leah went out on her HOA, she told me that you and Queen had a thing, but I just had tried not to laugh because I just know that was true. There's no way on this world that this would be a thing. And Queen was just like,
no way.
Why didn't bring that up? Why did she even feel the need to bring that up?
Because she thought MJ was just
dig at Queen.
Whatever. And then Leah was like, well, actually, I do. And she's like, oh, this was the biggest plot twist of the season. Like this. It wasn't.
Pause. Can we put a pause in there real fast? So we get to see Jury for 2.5 minutes. All season. The whole last part of the game, we have been talking about what is this relationship between Cam and Chelsea. Y'all have not given us one segment of these rock room conversations. Y'all haven't given us one, not even one to at least be like, oh yeah, they have a cute little conversation. Y'all don't have to showcase it on the show like it's a big showman because obviously it's not that. They're not like hugging and kissing in the corner, but like y'all still got Chelsea looking crazy. And the fact that y'all put this Leah and Quinn, maybe a showman's better than and y'all still ain't showed Kenzie. Y'all making my girl look crazy. I don't like that. Oh my god.
She gonna be crazy with $750,000, so it ain't gonna matter.
Can you imagine she come out the house and be like, nah, I'm just playing. None of that happened. That would be crazy. Like, what conversations? Oh, that would be crazy.
Hey, she said that. Hey, shout out to Brooklyn, because then Brooklyn was riding for her. She's like, I'm not gonna let Chelsea look stupid.
I believe her.
She's a rider. That could have been her comment. She a real rider. Okay. She was riding for Chelsea. Mm-hmm. She really was. But
all 2 hours. And it did not establish that relationship. Did not have an HOH comp. The 30 minutes of the veto. I don't know. What else?
They really, especially it was a 2-hour episode. Y'all really could have. Even if we didn't get to see the HOH comp, we should at least saw the first at least 5 minutes of it. Like whether it was questions, like even if y'all wanted to, all right, we'll let them watch 3 questions and then we'll finish it off. If it comes Sunday to see who wins, at least something or the start of a comp. Like y'all be giving us crumbs. Y'all keep pushing us further and further away from the things that we like about Big Brother. We like to see who won. We like to see the comps on the feeds. We've seen one comp on the feeds this year. One.
Shoot, I got so excited last week when they gosh dang showed a HOH comp for 2 seconds.
Where you been, Andrew? You ain't been here in weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks.
Hey, get off Andrew on blast. Get off Andrew.
Nah.
What did Andrew do?
He just now can't. Hey, Andrew.
Everyone, you don't have to type if you don't want to. Shout out to anyone just listening, vibing. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Not for real.
They do too much. They slack. The editing, it wasn't bad, but it was pointless. Like they did really well this season with editing.
Because they have to make a 2-hour episode, so they're gonna extend any little thing that they can. Shoot, we even saw the gosh dang tortilla slapping, and I feel like they've been doing that all season.
That could have been the HOH comp. That could have been the HOH comp.
That could have been the rock room conversation.
It could have. You know what? That could have been a rock room conversation. And then y'all showing Big Brother songs. We saw them on the feeds, fam. That's for feeds. We paid for those.
Right.
Okay,
y'all don't get to see that. That's exclusive content.
Don't put it on the show for the brokies to watch. Okay, right. We paid for those. Those songs are exclusive for feed watchers.
We have the rights in the publishing rights.
We have the rights to watch that. Not the.
Yeah.
I don't want to be, at the party and they singing,
right.
we are in the bathroom. Are you singing along?
Right. We have the masters to those. Those are our masters. We have not sold those.
Ours.
But facts, no, like that type of stuff, y'all don't get to have that. That's not fair. No, those belong to us. I will say one thing too. It was funny. I mean, that some of y'all won't. Carrie definitely won't think this is funny, but Ty will. I said it's funny after Chemo got evicted. I said it's funny how T-Core and Chemo flipped that vote on Cedric to save Rabina, and she outlasted both of them.
Hey, that's Rabina's power right there.
That is funny.
So,
but you know what? I got some. Listen. So I have a theory about Rabina. Rabina is a part of the LNC, babe. She is a late night crew baddie. Okay, there have been so many times where, baby, I went to sleep and that girl is still up. That girl likes to be up. Now that she had T-Core that she stayed up with, and she even dragged, baby, it was a couple times. Chemo be like, I'm getting in the bed. And she even dragged Chemo. They was up, I think I got looking on feeds at like 4 a.m. last night and they was still up. And so now that she ain't got nobody to talk to, fam, game. You only got like 9 days left.
No, just win. Just win.
Turn it on.
Just win stuff.
Win, girl. Come on, like win.
Yeah. What does she go on? She just win HOH and the veto. Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would. I don't even lie. That would be crazy, boo.
And then if I'm her,
oh my gosh,
I would just be toying it around.
I told you.
Who's it gonna be?
I told you
this week.
Baby, y'all would have been. Who's gonna make me breakfast?
Who wants this HOH medallion?
I mean, do anybody want to do my laundry, baby? Because at this point,
right?
Who wants to vote?
Who wants to make breakfast? Like, I'm giving the veto to whoever make me breakfast, run my bath water, who everything. Like,
shoot. What if Rabina said, "Hey, tortilla, water in mouth. You're having a siphon competition. Whoever wins, I'm giving the veto."
Baby,
identical.
I said, wait a minute. Nobody told her that she was a twin.
No,
and then I remember, like, I said, oh, I didn't know Rabina was a twin. And then I remember she said that she's the older sister, if I'm not mistaken. I think she's the younger, right? No. Her sister's older.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
All I know is,
I do remember saying somebody was older. I can't remember if it was her or her sister. But I was like, wait a minute.
For those listening, they let the final five get to see videos from home. And when Rabina's popped up on the screen, I said, how Rabina sending the video from home to her in the house? That was me. I said, hold on. Am I seeing that right? And
Chemo looked just like his brother, too. Yeah.
He do.
Brother, I love Chemo. Chemo brother was like from your real big brother. I said, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. That was cute.
Her sister is 3 years older than Carrie's head.
Oh, okay. And then Cam's
daddy looked like Terrence.
Oh, I love it. Every time I hear, I'll be like,
"That's cute."
If he don't call me a dog, I'm gonna be so pissed.
He was this
my dog. You better dog me at this point because we are all your dogs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was so cute.
I'm probably gonna get so tired of that. Every single one of his TikToks from now on is gonna be, "Hey, shout out my dogs at the crib. I'm back at the crib with my dogs."
Who was that white man at Chelsea house? Who was that? There was a white man in Chelsea house.
There was a very, very light-skinned brother of hers.
Oh, he was light-skinned?
Yeah, he just was in the sun.
Oh, okay. I said, who was this white man?
The one that said by Chelsea or something that was standing up.
He was like right in the middle, standing up.
That's her brother, I think.
Who was that? I thought that was a coworker.
I think he's just extra light bright, and then that sun was just hitting him, so he was he was glowing.
Maybe that sun hit him. Okay. Oh, you know what? Chelsea did say that Creole. Because my fiance, half his family, child, the whitest black people you ever see. So I forgot she did say she was Creole. So that tracks.
The Chelsea dog.
Baby, the way I would have been like, girl, talking about, I miss my family, but my dog. No, that was hilarious.
Is the dog named June or something? Juniper?
Junie?
Jump? Something.
Did you They jump.
Jump. Eric, I know that's not a dog name you actually thought.
No, it's something with a J. Junior. See?
Junior. I think it was Junior.
Her dog said, I ain't got time for this foolishness.
Maybe he was trying to go.
Who else family was we? MJ's family.
Baby, one thing MJ do is have a I'm like, damn. Now, wow,
She got broke down.
Baby, she's dramatic. Oh my god,
that's crazy. You know what's? It's funny. They did it flipped this time. Well, I don't remember what they did last. Yeah, they did it flipped because last year and the year before, previous season, they let the jury see people from home, right? Or did they let both of them see people from home?
No, they jury. I bet you they're gonna put it on the next episode.
No,
where
they show the jury. Seeing
that should have been this episode.
Yeah,
they had 2 hours, and hey, they got 2 hours the next week.
Yeah, and I hate like back in the gap, like back in the earlier seasons, we used to see so much more jury content. I feel like every week we should see jury.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Literally, and it should automatically pop the episode. Hey, let's take a look at Angela going to the jury, and that should start off the episode every week. So we can see, reactions, then go on to the episode.
You know what we also need to bring back? We need to bringing back videos from like home when they were like, so how do you think Chelsea is doing in the game? How do you think such and such is doing? Talking to a friend or mom, dad, whoever.
That fluff. That's what
Big Brother's losing the recipes. They're losing the recipes.
They're losing them. And so, yes, bring that back, please. Because I thought that was
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Carrie's right. Jury, they did put the jury videos online last year.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll probably likely release those.
I'd love to do like a Big Brother wish list because there's a lot of things on my wish list that's pretty much things that they've just taken away.
Yeah.
Or I've seen in Canada.
We're going to talk about that in the
US.
Write that down.
That's homework.
Write that down.
Okay, on our next episode, y'all come up with y'all's too. Well, I'll come over here like y'all can't see me in this camera. I want y'all to come up with a top 3 things that you wish that would come back to Big Brother. Just 3. It can be from any season. Just what from BBUS specifically. What do you wish they would come back? Now, I will forget about said homework, so remind me of this homework that I assigned us. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that because we know we ain't gonna have a lot to talk about next week because it's only 3 people left.
Because we really should be wrapping up now.
Yep. Food comps for sure.
Absolutely. Save it, Andrew. That means you got to come back. We don't want to hear your answers are invalid. If you put them in the chat now, invalid. We are not.
I got beef with Andrew.
Andrew. I was about to say, get off Andrew.
He got beat 70-day season. Yes,
Mary's no. We did save it for the episode.
That's the one.
I got to do like the editors. Save it for the episode. You can't show everything.
All right.
It's all love. I love y'all.
We ain't got much. We got a final 4.
Look at the 4 left.
Not coming for you.
I'm cracking up. Oh,
Chelsea obviously is one.
I know it's a list obvious. I don't know. I guess real quick, are we obvious. With us being so close to the end? Are we ranking based off like win equity? Is that what we're gonna rank it on
at this point? Yeah.
MJ, Cam, Rabina.
There you go.
That's just shoot, and we've been talking about all them.
I said the ranking gonna be 20 seconds. I bet 5. There you go. What you call him? Casa Amor?
Hilarious. Big tequila. I love that.
Carrie, do you see this? Why you put Quinn and Casa Amor?
Because they ain't Casa Amor.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Okay, you ate with that one. You lied. That's funny.
Thank you.
Casa Amor.
Shoot, all right. Talking about Chelsea at 1, is there a chance she goes home next week? I know the big discussion is, who's Rubina going to vote out between her and MJ? Is there a chance that Chelsea goes if...
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Based on what Rubina has always said, she's always wanted a woman of color to win or be in the finals. That's what I think would be the tipping point for her to keep her over MJ. Plus the comp wins. It's just like, girl, be for real.
Yes, and MJ, Rabina and Chemo had the discussion that MJ definitely would be the next target. And plus they don't know all of what Chelsea has been doing under the ground. Like they look at it like MJ has what 7 wins, 8? How many she got? She has however many wins, 7 wins, 8
altogether
at this point. And then Chelsea has 4. You know what I'm saying? And just looking at that on just black and white paper, duh, MJ gotta go. She called herself the calm beast. Okay, calm beast. Well, let's take
out.
that vote to the jury.
Hey, calm beast, you better calm beast this veto.
Yeah, Cam, I don't think will go against her because Cam definitely sees MJ as a target because it's MJ. Rabina would be the only wild card, I think. But like you said, she did say to T-Core that she wants to see a person of color to win, a woman to win, and Chelsea marks both of those.
I think that because she's all about her heart. Because I'm gonna have to. Well, she already at the bottom, so she can't go much further than where she's at right now in the ranking. But I found out of y'all probably already knew of Therese for sure, and some of y'all in the chat. But apparently, I just found this out that Rabina said that she was like, if you don't come on this show to become an influencer, get followers, and you just come to play the game, then you're silly or stupid or something like that. I'm like, girl,
I don't know if she said that, but silly.
No, she said it. They had it. Yeah, I was like, she lost her mind.
But that, okay, let me give her a little bell. That's silly to us because we have been watching Big Brother for a long time, and we like the core of Big Brother, the social game, the comps, the things that make us love Big Brother. New age Big Brother, she's not wrong.
Hey,
like, go ahead, Eli.
I was about to say it's starting to be a launching pad towards the challenge. All these other shows, we see a lot of former New Age Big Brother people, like X on the Anonymous and stuff like that. Where it's like,
hey, right and wrong.
How can you build that platform to be on other stuff or grow a business like Alyssa did in the Cookout season?
And I'm all for that because I understand that too because we launching everything too.
I wouldn't say that out loud though.
Wouldn't say it out loud. But also, can you play the show you on first? Can you play the show you on right now?
To realize our 2 TikTok influencers are still in the house. Let's go. We had 2 TikTok influencers that had like a pretty decent following before this season.
That's crazy.
And they made it this far without any America's Care packages.
Production.
That's crazy.
I mean, at this point, like if you're gonna be on TV, it's always nice to you capitalize off of it. I don't have no problem with that. Now if she said it that way, her delivery might not have been the best, but if we're talking about new age Big Brother, she's not wrong.
I think what you said, it was best. Like, girl, think that, keep that up here.
Yeah.
Don't say that out loud.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Because people who like us who love the game and want people who come on to this show to win the game, to say that if you just want to win this game is a problem, I'm just like, I don't know.
And I guess one last comment on MJ. Is there any chance?
Yeah.
I know we've been expecting it, and she hasn't done it. Is there any chance she sees Chelsea and Rubina on the block and she votes out Chelsea? If you had to put a percentage, is that like 5% chance?
It
0?
Could, but the only thing against that is because on the other side of that would be MJ and Cam. And they have the ability to convince someone to flip. It's not high. Cam, more so, I think could possibly do it, but I don't think they have 10% is probably good. I don't think they have a strong enough relationship for Cam to influence Rubina. MJ, I'm gonna be real. MJ, I don't think could convince a fly to fly.
Oh man. Oh man. But hey, we say all that, and in our minds, she has the second best chance to win.
Right, because that was the next thing.
She's 3 comps away. She's 3 comps away from being in those final 2 seats.
She is. And it's looking, and like literally depending on who this final 4 HOH will decide if Mackenzie's going to the end or not.
Now, Treese, has Rubina studied a day?
Yeah, she's been studying.
All right, sweet. Has everyone been? I'm assuming everyone's been, but I I know that there's some.
Yes. Everybody, the Final Four, they have studied their days. Say 6.7. I have to point this out because Carrie was 100% right about this. Is that a lot of these people that come on the show now, they go and look for these influencers, right? Yeah. Carrie says the problem is that they are in these people's DMs and on IG saying, how do you want to boost your account? Do you want to get exposure? So they're coming into the show thinking that's what the end goal is. And that's 100% right. Like, that's how they get pitched to come on the show. Like, oh, Cam's like, I ain't never watched Big Brother. And they was like, hey, do you want more exposure for your account? So that's more so too why I give Ravina a little bit of bail on that.
She can get it. Y'all give it to her.
Yeah. Still wouldn't say it though.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, it sucks that that's where we're at. But those are rankings. Eli, run it down for the people that's
listening. We got Auntie Chelsea at number 1. We got Mackenzie. Do it at 2. Write your own story. We got Cam at 3. The Camellia. I don't even have a catchphrase for Cam. And Rubina at 4. That's it.
Well, predictions to wrap it up.
Pretty much. Cam's winning HOH. That I truly believe it. I think he's gonna get an HOH, and MJ and Chelsea are gonna be pissed at him, but he'll be safe.
No, but he'll be safe.
I kind of want to see. I want to see Rubina win HOH just because I just kind of want to see the 3 shake a little. Like I want to see them.
We'll have to betray each other. She's for sure safe, and so it's a veto for life or death.
Gonna turn on who?
But that's what I'm saying. Even if Rubina were to win HOH, I wouldn't. You don't have to pitch nothing to her because it don't matter what the nominations are.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. I'm like, girl, you want HOH, and I ain't give you no information. You can't do nothing. You can put me on the block, but now if you win that veto, we can talk.
Yeah, because the person you really gotta talk to is the person.
Yeah, if she were to win both, that's when
for veto. Honestly, like at this point, the only person you really got to talk to is the one person voting. See, I want Rubina to be that person to vote.
She can be a person vote so long as Chelsea HOH. I just don't want Chelsea's life being in Rubina's hands. She's too wishy-washy.
I want to. I'm sorry. I want to see Chelsea squirm a little bit.
We already saw her do that.
Shaking her boots a little bit, shaking her boots.
She has already proven herself. She don't need to shake no more.
Yes, do it again.
Because I'm gonna be real, the AI arena that Chelsea saved herself in, she did not compete good in that comp. Everyone was horrible in that comp.
That comp was
she
terrible,
was shaking in her boots.
That comp was absolutely terrible.
It was a horrible competition.
Yeah, don't do that one ever again. Put that one in the archives and close it.
I wouldn't even archive it, just remove it.
MJ is my last draft person left on here, but Mackenzie is the only one that I think has a
who should win the game if they're after Chelsea, really.
Yes, she's the next person in there that could take the win from Chelsea. So I will gladly volunteer as tribute if my draft has to cease to exist. She can go.
Sorry to Dior Alexander Brown.
Sorry to my draft. Listen, rest in peace. May she rest in peace.
But
Eric Bingo.
Hey, get your licks back, Andrew. Get your licks back. Eric's team been gone. Since the started jury. Almost didn't even make jury. Yeah.
I barely made jury.
Barely.
So here's the thing. I don't want MJ to go because I know that MJ will take Chelsea to final 2. I know that Cam will take her. I don't think will Rubina take her over Cam?
No, I don't. Exactly. I'm gonna be real. That's a hard one because it comes down to like
one in the woman, right?
Because you just got to look at who's left in the house. Like at this point, like if the solidarity, I want women to win. Yeah, me. Like I want a black woman to win. Not today. Like,
not this season.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry. This is not the cookout. Like new season. But it really just kind of depends on what she feeling. But Cam would be the sheer like the easier choice. But at this point, Rabina is playing for 50K. Wait, 50K is no, it's 75K now. So at this point, Rabina needs to pick who she think would likely bring her. For sure, not MJ. For sure, not Chelsea. Chelsea's gonna bring Cam for sure. I think.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, at this point, you're gonna take. There's two people. There's Cam, and they're depending on who wins tonight. But Cam and Rabina have the exact same stats. But she probably would rather hang out with Cam than Rabina. So obviously, I'm not gonna evict the dude that I'm trying to kiss. Oh, I forgot about that. Chelsea has made a plan to kiss Cam at the rap party. He does not know this, but the rest of the house does. So
Chelsea,
I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay.
Come here, sis.
It's number 2 or 3, whatever.
Here's the thing. If the final 3 is MJ, Cam, and Chelsea, if I'm Chelsea, do I throw the final HOH like June did so I don't burn a bridge with MJ or Cam by cutting them and let them take me?
Maybe she overthinks it and does that. Does she need to do that? No. I'm pretty sure it's the question of, if she burns one, she loses 6-1.
It depends. Okay, so
or she wins 6-1. I'm sorry.
Throw it and Cam's winning. Yes, I think she has confidence that Cam would for sure pick her. I don't think she has the confidence that MJ would for sure pick her. Right now with Rabina, she's probably not 100% sure.
Yeah. So, you think MJ would cut her? Y'all think MJ would cut her at final 3 if she won?
Oh no! I meant to save her. Like Cam and MJ, I think will both save her.
That's what I'm saying. To take to the end. I'm talking about their final 3. The final HOH.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I'm talking about this week.
Oh no, I was just. So that way she can say she was loyal to her, both of them. She didn't cut neither one because she's gonna have to betray one of them in that moment. And I don't know.
Honestly, what she gonna have to do is tell them to do rock, paper, scissors behind their back and tell Cam to do rock or something. I don't know.
Hey, rock, paper, scissors, they're in the final 3 HOH. What are the odds we get that 2 seasons in a row?
I'll be pissed.
2 seasons in a row.
And Jag do something stupid like that?
Stupid.
And that's
I lost.
A nice segue. He gonna be on the episode next week, but he's breaking down the game. I don't know how he gonna do that because we can't. He
just won, so he gets to talk about whatever. That's what you get as a winner, and guess who's gonna be here next season?
I'm October 9th, by the way, so my birthday is next week.
I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Libra.
I think Tracy is a Leo. Let's say Leo. I'm an Aries. I dated a Leo though. I hope he I was about to say something way out of pocket and very mean.
See.
No, I'm Aries. I was born in March.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all. We got some interesting dynamics. Teresa said it, we've all said it. This is Chelsea's game to lose, which I hope that does not happen. I would love a satisfying end to all of this wonderful season that we have been given, but it's time for it to be over like tonight.
Chelsea and Cam 1 and 2. Rabina
3. Be iconic. Would be
MJ
iconic.
4. That would put a crown on as close to perfect season that we've had in a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And MJ going home at I don't want Chelsea to send her home. I don't want Chelsea to send MJ home. That would hurt my heart because I know she trusts Chelsea a lot. That would hurt my heart. I want
Cam to be the one. On the pool.
Let Cam do it.
Chelsea might need to be on the block.
Or HOH.
I know y'all want to see it. Oh yeah. Well, no. If she's because it don't matter.
Because veto, because the veto is the veto.
It don't matter. It's who won the veto.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anything else?
We ain't got nothing else. We'll be back next week. for Survivor and Big Brother. And then we're going to be out in LA for the finale party.
I still ain't found none more. My outfit that came today was purple. It was not blue. I said, this is purple. But I feel like I look like an auntie in it, so I don't want that. Even though I am an auntie. But I don't want to wear that. So,
screaming. Carrie is hilarious. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, we'll be back Wednesday for Survivor. Giving you a little our usual rundown. We'll be back right after the episode. Back Thursday for this Final Four, which they could have just wrapped up earlier this week, but we'll be back for that. And then we'll be back sometime the week after to do the finale recording. We'll choose a day, probably Thursday or maybe sooner. Who knows? Probably Thursday.
After the finale, so we'll go through some of the tea that we find out after the season, and if we see anything spicy when we do. So before we head out, y'all know what to do. Y'all know the drill. Click like, click share, subscribe at A Who All Gonna Be There podcast on YouTube, and of course turn on those notifications. And then go on over to Twitter if you're not already there and follow us right there at A Who All There. And turn on those notifications as well so you never miss when we got an episode coming out or something going down. Yes. Until next time, we appreciate you all. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for being in the chat. We appreciate everything. And we appreciate you all. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next week. No, we are not about to see y'all next week. We are. Oh yeah, we are about to see y'all next week. All right, bye.
Bye, treats.